Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. Let me give you some links. Here is our live link. Let me give you some links. Here is our live link for YouTube. Let me give you some links. Here is our live link for YouTube. So Joey.
Yes, sir.
Can you check the link that I just sent you on a different device and just make sure that both you and I are out?
Okay, let's see. Gonna turn on my other computer. Might take a minute. That's it.
Okay, so we're 5 minutes before I have to delete.
You have to delete.
No, because for Facebook Live I can set an event and get the streaming information for the OBS, and I can also do the same with YouTube, but I am unable to get the streaming information. Like the software I use, it basically logs into YouTube on my behalf. So the event that I set up is not picking up anything. It just has a random live session that just pops up. So I'll have to check into this later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to just delete this. I don't even. How do I delete this? I can't delete this.
Okay, I think I do see us.
Yeah. I'm live on both. So do you see on the Facebook Live also?
I see myself in the. Okay, so on YouTube, you're there. On Facebook Live. Wait a second. So that's going to be in the LangFest channel, I assume?
Yes. What are you talking about? Which one?
It's going to be in the LangFest channel, the Facebook Live?
Yes, on the LangFest page.
Okay.
There's actually a. It should be on our page right now, but it's not.
You get a reminder.
Exactly. That's going to go live once I press go.
So
why don't I do that? Why
okay,
don't? Well, we're 3 minutes from live, and it should go off by itself.
Okay.
Okay. I think the feed is going in. Good. Yep, the feed is going in.
Cool. That is perfect, my friend. I'm cutting off my head a little bit because I want to try to make my shirt to make it a little bit. Do you hear me well?
I hear you perfectly.
Okay, fantastic. Hard to balance. Do I want to see my head or do I want to see the shirt? I want to see the shirt. Okay, that's good. So this should start in 1 minute 34. I see the countdown.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good.
Cool. I share this particular thing to going live soon as point. That's going to be posting as Joey on my.
All right, we're live.
Oh, come on. Share it to the page, share it to on my timeline. It's showtime.
All right, we're live.
It's showtime. Join us. Fantastic. Das ist fantastisch. Tetsu.
Ja, ganz gut, ne?
Sehr gut. Okay. I guess we got to keep an eye there in order to see if anybody puts any questions or things like that.
Yes.
I don't know if we're going to get any today, but
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. And we are live. Are we?
hello.
Good, we're live.
Salut Tetsu.
How is everything? Ça va bien, toi, Joey?
Ça va très bien. Je suis content de parler avec toi.
Absolument.
Very happy to be talking with you.
C'est notre première tentative.
Effectivement, la première tentative.
La toute première.
Like I put on my Twitter or my Facebook, I don't remember, I put a world premiere.
A world premiere in our little bubble.
That's it.
In our little LangFest bubble. So,
that's good.
All right, for we are. It's our first time doing this Friday lunch with Tetsu and Joey. It's a new series we're trying, and we're gonna take this first attempt as a test. As a test, I guess we need to test various parameters, and we would definitely like for our audience to comment anything. If they don't hear our voices clearly, or if the image is not good, or if things are cutting out, do let us know. And of course, join in the discussion. Comment on any questions you have about LangFest or any language topics, or any other topic that you'd like us to cover.
Mm-hmm. And also, I think it'd be a good moment to say that this is our first, so today it's just Joey and Tetsu, but we will be inviting people to join us for a little chat occasionally from time to time. So that's something that we look forward to also.
Fantastic. So let's start from the beginning, since it is our first time. We are in 2018, and we're kicking off something as a series on a weekly basis, every Friday at this same time. Just come to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, and you should see us on this new series up and until the event, and we will try to keep you updated on everything that is happening. So first things first, LangFest. We have been working hard over the past few months and preparing the speakers. We have a fantastic lineup again. Wow, we're definitely on the good track, and we are also preparing sponsorships preparations, getting those out, and so the whole team is busy right now.
Yes, we are, I guess, diligently working at putting together what we hope is going to be an amazing show again this year. Every year we try to raise the bar a little bit, and we're personally putting our own stake, our own sweat equity into this to make sure that it happens and that everybody's going to have a nice time. It's very important for us to do so. So that's it. It's a great opportunity for us to connect and to answer questions from people that might have some. We've had, I guess, a good amount of followers. A lot of people have attended our events in the last few years. We started as a small little language festival. We just had 150. Then last year was 400. This year we have aspirations of getting even more. So some people know about us, others do not know yet. So it's a question of if you do have anything that you'd like to ask, or if you're not sure about something, this will be the forum where you'll be able to ask them, and that's pretty much it.
Yes. So I do see that we have a few people viewing right now. Hello, Trisha, and hello, Paulino.
Yeah, Paulino is working very hard right now at putting together an amazing show that is a language learning summit. And Trisha, who's working very, very hard also, from what I can tell. I've been following her on many of her channels and things of the sort. And I saw that she was nominated for, I guess, one of the best language startups in the UK. So kudos to her. But either way, part of this little forum that we want to do is that we have to encourage people around the world, that are in languages to keep on their journey and make languages a central part of what we do. I mean, this is about celebrating language learning, celebrating the diversity and the culture and the richness that come with knowing or speaking more than one language. That's pretty much it. So Tetsu, I know this week you had a presentation on I guess raising children. That's pretty much your focus. It was a very interesting panel which I participated in, and the people that you invited to be a part of your panel were
pretty
pretty much
fantastic guys,
world
right?
absolutely fantastic. And it's a topic that's really fascinating to me.
Hmm.
Uh,
So for those who are listening, it was on Paulino's language learning summit. We had a panel discussion on Tuesday, and I had some wow some we had some big names in the world of raising multilingual children, like Rita Rosenbach. Also, we had Mariana Dubosc. So they're very good, very well known in this world of raising, optimizing the home environment for bilingual, multilingual education. And then I also had Fabrice Jomeau, who is the author of a big seller, the book called Bilingual Revolution. So it's quite an honor to get folks like that, and also from the Joint National Committee for Languages. This is executive director. His name is Bill Rivers. So authorities, definitely these guys who come in and put a lot of weight into our discussion, and it was wow. We talked for almost 90 minutes straight.
yeah,
So it was really interesting and quite engaging.
I think it might be interesting to invite one or a few of them to participate in our little chats like this, one of those Fridays. I know that I've reached out to Trisha. We had to reschedule a couple of times because I was working through things on my side, and she did some things also. But she's definitely a person that we want to be talking to. Paulino also, because he has many interesting things. Tomorrow I'm going to be having a chat with Jules and René Machin, who have a great forum with a very big following on Twitter. I thought they were in France, but they're actually in Poland. And
Oh, really?
yeah, Jules is from France. René is Polish. I identify a lot with Jules because René knows more about the grammar aspects of learning French because she learned it as a second language than Jules, because Jules, like me, just learned French when he was young. Sometimes people ask you questions
Mm.
you don't really know. Maybe I think in your case, because you came a little bit later, you do know more about the grammar of learning it as a second language,
Well,
or you
yeah.
came so young that even for you it's complicated sometimes to explain why things are the way they are.
Yeah, I did learn it as a second language, but I was still quite young. Well, I was 13 when I learned French. So yeah, definitely through the grammar rather than like a very small child. But still, I don't know if I can explain everything that I know in French. Uh, Maybe some things I'm just gonna have to say, well, that's just how we say it in Quebec.
You know, I know, for example, that for German, which I'm trying very hard to learn for LangFest, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to be able to have at least some kind of intelligent, semi-intelligible conversation by the time we get to August in German with someone. Some of the people like Ulrich and others that I know speak German, I want to impress them. But that is really a challenge, and I understand where people come from when they say learning a language. You got to have the structure, the grammar, and things like that. I think we take it from many different sources. It's not the same as when you learn it as a kid. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to learn. I think as you
And you did not pick one of the easy ones. I mean,
no,
with German.
no, I admit it, I did it, but it's a personal.
But it's good because I've seen you.
Sound for myself.
Well, I've seen you talk about German for a long time, so you are quite determined to do it.
Yes,
So,
I am.
So
I'm gonna get there.
we're getting some comments that the voice in the video is not synced. I don't know if that was just earlier or if it's still the case. Either way, I don't think I can adjust to fix that right now. But if it is actually synced, could you please comment in the to let us know that it's okay? If otherwise, I'll do some more fiddling. I mean, again, this is our first session. We'll be here every Friday at noon to talk to you guys. Hopefully, we'll get more and more people know about this. So every week, if you see this, do come on or do spread the word for us. Do tweet about it, and hopefully we'll be able to get something more coherent and more good structure around this. Today is first test, and I think so far it's not bad. We are live, and
exactly.
yeah, it took me a while to get quite a lot of the details sorted out, but with a lot of googling and a lot of testing left and right, we are live at least.
Exactly.
It'll only get better.
And, part of it, I mean, I appreciate people's patience because it is the first time that we tried to do this, and there are some little adjustments that we'll have to make. But we appreciate a lot that you are there and that you give us your support. LangFest is, I guess, an affair of the heart for us. Passion. We don't really make it any money or anything like this from doing this. It's just because we're passionate about languages and we like having an excuse to throw a nice party once a year.
Oh, if it weren't for passion, oh geez.
Exactly. So thank you very much for being there for us because this is what keeps Tetsu and I going.
That's right. So what are our recent things that we can I guess let our folks know? We can talk a little bit about our speakers. I mean, we've put this on our website. It has been announced that we have Jan van der Aal, not van der Waal. We have Jan van der Aal. For those who don't know who he is, he's an amazing polyglot and a world traveler. Where is he at? He's like at 100. He's more than 100 countries visited around the world. That's for sure.
Now, yes. We both had the chance to meet with him in different locations, but we had the chance to meet with him, and he's a pretty great guy. I'm happy that he's going to be coming down.
That's right, and he also organizes online conferences like the Lingua Hacker and whatnot. So, like Paulino, he's doing the Language Learning Summit. I think we're getting a lot of these online work. Not workshops, well, workshops or conferences. I think this is great that the world is getting more and more into the polyglotism and multiculturalism and language learning. We're all getting more and more connected, which is, I guess, the main
it's
purpose.
An amazing world when you realize. Richard was commenting on it this summer when he did his presentation. The fact that he started with a little polyglot conference, and then there was another conference, and then they came to Montreal, to New York, and we started NAPS, which turned into LangFest, and now there's other things happening all around the world. And Jimmy did something in Brazil.
Oh, that's right.
In a couple of weeks too. And we have Paulino, and now there's the girls, the language learners. Lindsay and Kirsten.
Oh yes, that's right. They also have something going on.
Be doing something in a couple of weeks also. So these are all, I guess, things that it's a little bit organic. I think it's just growing exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty amazing to know that we are contributing in a tiny way to making this happen. But it's a great opportunity for us to have had the opportunity to have them in Montreal for our event, and if it spurred, I guess, the will to get other things going and stuff like that, then that's fantastic. And for this year's event, like you said, we have Jan, we have a couple of
Connor,
persons that haven't been announced.
Connor Klein, the language star.
Yeah, the language star
So
himself.
yeah, so these are the names that we've announced. They're all very well known in the polyglot community. Great language teachers, learners, right? And if we can talk a little bit about what kind of I think speakers that we can expect, we can definitely say are out. You know, there's the teachers, great teachers from universities. We have actors. We have comedians. We have language pathologists. We've got we've got a wide range. You know, the medical translators. So do expect another fantastic lineup for this year.
Exactly. And I guess we're gonna start releasing those names in a couple of weeks. We're still putting together, tweaking our last little things, but it will all be revealed probably on one of those Fridays.
That's right. I mean, one
Exactly.
of our ideas is to have our speakers also come on here and tell their story live and let you know what they're going to be talking about at LangFest.
That's it. But we've already got a big lineup. We know it's going to be again the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from the 21st to the 26th.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, the conference part is
yeah.
the weekend, but we do have 3 days of lots of fun, visiting around Montreal, social activities, dinners, and whatnot. So if you can make it, do come in early. We start the party on August 21st, so that's a Tuesday.
I think for people that are coming from outside, I would really like to stress that it's a good idea for you to try to make it a couple of days earlier, because you'll get a little bit of a feel for the city, for the duality of the languages, and what makes Montreal, I guess, a fairly unique place, at least in North America. And it's part of one of the attractions of coming to LangFest. It's the city itself. With the weather cooperating, it makes everything even more beautiful.
Exactly. Well, it is a lot of work, but we want to do this live series so we could sort of share it as we go, so we can make you guys feel and make us feel that we're doing it with everybody that's following us. Get this engagement thing going. I think it's important. So it's not like an event in August and it's only then that you start focusing on LangFest. But I'd like you guys to jump in and join the journey that we're on from now until then. Specifically right now, as I said, we were doing a lot of the speaker relations and also the sponsorships. So that's kind of things that are keeping us busy. Maybe later we can talk about more about how everybody can help us promote our event and make this a bigger event than last year, much bigger. We do expect it to be much bigger. So
well, the stars are going to be aligned, and people are coming down already. We know that we have very good speakers. With regards to promoting and sponsors and stuff like that, I just want to take a moment to maybe make a little shout out to people in Montreal that we want to try to get you to give our little festival a little bit of love and we're looking for partnerships with language schools and things of the sort. So if you are interested, just reach out to me or to Tetsu, and we'll be very happy to collaborate with you.
All right. So I think we do want to keep this short. I mean, can't I think tie people down on a weekly basis for an extended period of time. We did have a lot to cover, but we'll release things I think as we go, starting next week. This today was a proof of concept. It does seem to work. Maybe a little fine tuning, but overall we're on time and people are able to watch the video. So I do welcome everybody who's watching this live right now or the recordings to comment and help us improve this live feed. So any comments will be welcome. Put them in the comment section of this live below.
That's it. So in any case, I take advantage to say thank you very much, everyone, for coming online, for watching us. We look forward to speaking with you again next week. And as Tetsu said, more information will be released about the event, about the upcoming things that are the speakers and things of the sort, and some of the things that we have that we're preparing for you. That's it. I think that's pretty much all we have for today on the agenda, my dear Tetsu.
All right. Well, fantastic. So that's a wrap. Thank you very much, everybody, and we will be talking again soon. Oh, hang on. I just got it. Bye-bye.